My name's Elizabeth Mobley, and the article that I chose is called "The Problem with Fat Talk." It was written by Renee Englund on March 13th, 2015, and it was an article addressing something that we all talk about. We all talk about our body image, and it's not always in a positive light. What she did was conduct a few different studies with somebody else where they investigated the effect talking about body image in a negative way can have on women. So her purpose was to kind of shed light on the negative image of this and how important it is for us to talk about ourselves in a more positive way. She wanted to bring a new kind of light to this kind of sad topic, because I find myself talking about the way I look in a negative way, and that has further implications down the line. And so what she was showing is giving another psychology related background on this, showing evidence of the negative effects that this can have down the road, not only on ourselves but on other people. I learned that it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what you look like, everybody has this problem. Everybody engages in this so-called fat talk, and fat talk is pretty much when you're talking about body image in a negative way. You're picking out all the flaws in somebody, in yourself, and it generally leads to a lower self-esteem and a negative self-image of yourself and others in some cases. I learned that we are all kind of affected by this peer influence. In one of their studies, they had two people go up to two other women that were working with them, and they were flipping through an article. Well, in one trial, the women didn't say anything about the model. They talked about the articles. In another trial, the women started to pick out different flaws in this model and then negatively reflect that back on her. Well, when that happened, it was more often than not that those other women would start to engage in this talk and start to talk about flaws that they found in themselves and other people and how they can make themselves better. This isn't always a good thing, because you're kind of losing sight of the purpose of everything. Further research, I would like to look at more articles on peer influence, peer pressure, and on body image in general. And I would expect to find something that further explained the psychology and the mindset behind that, why we think this way and why we tend to go in such a negative route when it comes to body image. This shows so well how our minds are so influenced by talking about how we look and what effect that can have on us down the line. When we're talking negatively about ourselves and about our body image, we're not only bringing down our self-esteem and others, but we're setting that example to our friends, our family, teenagers, and even children, that it's okay to look at ourselves in this negative way, and we're not building up self-esteem, we're building it down.